everyone, Titus here with Real Breaks, so ready to get rolling with our second basketball high-end mixer with 1819 Prizm choice. So first one was awesome. It was really good. Capped off by a red scope Trey Young at the end coming out of choice. So huge card, and we're going to see if we can't top it here in this one. So let's get our mid out. So we'll get started. Say hello when you join. Let me know who's here, and let's have some fun. So same mixer as the last one. We'll start off with 1718 Optic Fast Break, Prizm Fast Break, and then we got two Optic Cellos as well. For 1819, in addition to that choice box, we do have two just regular Prizm Cellos. And for 1920, we've got two Mosaic Cellos, two Mosaic Blasters, Mosaic Fast Break, two Optic Cellos, Optic Mega Box, and then Prizm Retail 24 count box. What's going on, Tony? Happy to have you here hanging out with us. We have a ton of fun here ripping basketball and looking for some big cards. So let's do this. Yeah, Derek. So Spurs, let's see. They got Lonnie Walker the fourth in 1819, who's good. He had a couple of games scoring-wise this year. So he's solid. I really like Lucas Simonik from this year's stuff. He's just been playing in the G League this year, but he's super young and should turn into a pretty good scorer. So those would be probably the top two for me. You know, they also do have like Keldon Johnson and Claxton in 1920. But some people like those, but I think Simonik is the one from 2019-2020 to have. We'll see. Carter, we're going to get you a big Zach Collins here. What are you talking about? All right, here we go. Good luck, everybody. Jimmy Butler, Red Disco. That is numbered out at 85. Timberwolves. Markkanen, rated rookie for the Bulls. Markelle Fultz, Sixers. Collins in the mutt. Yeah, in the mitt. Let's do it. It's John Collins. We're looking for Zach Collins, though. Yeah, Nasir Little is actually probably the best one to be looking for with the Trailblazers. Collins should be back for this playoff run, though. There we go. Donovan Mitchell going to the Jazz for Andy David. Ben McLemore, blue, numbered out of 50, going to the Grizzlies. I think Frank Mason III actually led the G League in scoring this year. I could be wrong, but I think I saw that somewhere. There it is! Carter, right on cue. There's that fast break Collins. We have to put it in the mid at this point. Oh, and look what's behind it. It's a Collins avalanche. We gotta topple this one and add it, right? Grant Hill. There we go. Nice auto here. Markelle Fultz, fast break signatures going to the Sixers. Sixers to Scott Duthie. This is going to be a massive break. So nice auto here. He's actually got a decent signature. Well, we hit a gold auto out of him for Optic Hobby the other day, numbered 1 of 10, or not, maybe not 1 of 10, but numbered out of 10. Valentine out of 193. So I mean, Fultz actually had a decent year with the Magic this year, but did not work out with the Sixers. Really nice Lonzo Ball here, Lakers, and Adebayo behind him. So really nice fast break box. Lakers to Andrew Pellegrino on the Lonzo. And Adebayo is going to the Heat for Brian Cardman. Adebayo stuff got really hot this year. Let's do some sleeving. We'll do those Optic Cellos. But yeah, you guys know this is going to be a huge break after those back-to-back Collins. Oof, doesn't get any better than that. That was a really solid box. Just missing De'Aaron Fox and Jason Tatum. Win, Jason. In the last one, I think there was actually some decent Anunoby in the last one. Did you have him in that last one? Oh, you didn't. I mean, we really need this mixer to go back one more year, and then we can get Siakam in. No, we do not. We do not hit a lot of Raptors typically. Derek can attest to that. All right, let's do these two Optic Cellos. Yeah, so they got a Anunoby in 17-18, but Siakam is the big one for the Raptors. He's in 16-17, which is not easy to find, but it would be fun if we could get some 16-17 products, because Siakam stuff is really expensive. His Prizm PSA 10 is like 600 bucks for a base. It's crazy. So he's not far off from like Zion's PSA 10s. Carter, go Zags, man. Go Zags. Another Giannis Blue Velocity. I think we had one in the last break. Or was that out of the 1920 Optic? There's Fultz rated rookie. There's a Anunoby for the Raptors. Raptors to Matt Trout. Sabonis Silver. Kawhi Court Kings hollow for the Spurs. Giannis Blue Velocity for the Bucks, and Kuzma. So we had Kuzma on the last one. Maybe that means Tatum's going to be hiding in here too. Bogu Pacers, and Swanigan Trailblazers. Derek, you should have held them, and they would have been in that box that I bought from you. 17-18 has been really solid for us in these mixers. Always finding nice stuff. Steve, it was unnumbered. Here, let me see if I can find it quick. Oh, yeah, it is. It is. Never mind. 74 of 88. It's a monster. All right, last of the 17-18. Yeah, I was thinking the Red Scope autos are unnumbered, but the base are numbered out of 88. God, that's a beast. Turn these around. Yeah, that's what you open this stuff for. To find those. I mean, it's no Tiger Stripe. Tiger Stripe Luca's in this one. Who's got Mavs here? Mavs are going to Scott Duthie. But I like these. Like, you have to do a choice this way, I feel like, because, you know, it's going to be so hit or miss. You're going to get $100 worth of cards, or you're going to get, you know, a couple $1,000 if you hit. But when we do these mixers, you know, you can have a great mixer and not have anything in choice, and still have a good break. But you know, always got that upside to have a monster card. I love it, Carter. I actually applied to Gonzaga. I got in, got a nice scholarship, and decided I wasn't gonna go out west. So I got in there, and Pepperdine in California. I got a massive scholarship at Pepperdine, and it was still like what I would have had to pay. So after the scholarship that Pepperdine gave me, it still would have been the same amount as if, you know, I went to the school that I went to in Minnesota, private school, if I got no scholarships, or like no aid at all. So that did not work out. Would have been fun. Yeah, Pepperdine was like 75 grand a year. Nuts. Yeah, Spellman was the real W of that box. Steve, don't worry, we'll have more on Thursday. It's actually a solid auto here. Jarrett Allen, fast break auto for the Nets. Nets to Nick Beckfar. Gotta respect the fro. So two nice rookie autos out at 17-18. We got Jarrett Allen and Fultz. Lonzo base for the Lakers. Lakers to Andrew Pellegrino. I need to pick one of these up. Oh, look at the next one. I'm going to set that down up there. De'Aaron Fox. Fast break disco. Kings to Steven Pokovits. About time we find a De'Aaron Fox. Absolutely, Casey. You cannot beat the views there. Baseball field right up to the ocean. That'll be the life. Let's see. I don't know. I think Collins got to stay in the mid, though. This is working out well for us. Marketing Prizm base for the Bulls. And De'Aaron Fox, emergent disco to go along with that base. Yeah, actually I had some family that went there. Ooh, there we go. Anatomy disco for the Raptors. My dad's uncle was like a chaplain there. But apparently, you know, that far removed for family, you don't get the family discount. So I don't know what's up with that. Draymond blue disco, numbered out of 175. Jokic, pink disco for the Nuggets. Nuggets going to Aaron Nix. That is numbered 14 of 50. Gotta love the Joker. Kobe Fundamentals Disco. Nice looking card for the Lakers. Jaylen Brown, second year, red disco for the Celtics out of 125. Tibbs. If you look closely, you might be able to see me back here. One of my friends has season tickets like right there if they're at the Target Center. Lonzo Ball, emergent disco. Lonzo stand's going to start getting big here. Lakers to Andrew Pellegrino again. Anigbogu blue for the Pacers. That is numbered out of 175. No Jason Tatum this time around. That's honestly a massive showcase for 17-18 only. I'm telling you, I think someday we need to do a 17-18 mixer where it's just all this stuff. We can do like cornerstones and those different products that we've been using. But I think it would be a lot of fun because there's some huge names in 17-18. Maybe we could do combo spots or something for that. Honestly, I don't think we can touch it. All right, let's see. Naz, that would be something. I'll sign it if you guys want. Let's see. Let's do Mosaic here. We'll move to 1920 stuff. Jeff, isn't it something to look at? That was only the 17-18 products, so we got all the 1920 stuff, and then we'll move back to 18-19 to wrap it up. Maybe, well, the only reason that we're going to take it out is at the end to put the Luka Tiger stripe in. Colin stays, all right. I could just put his card up on the graphic, like instead of the mixer thing. It could just be a Zach Collins. Zach Collins and Cody Hose. There we go. Zion Williamson, mosaic base, going to the Pelicans for David Johnson. Beauty. I'm going to bump Adebayo. It's a good run for him. So like I said, we did still have one spot unpaid in that value mixer. If it's not paid after this break, I'll open that up. So we can go ahead and get that random. There was like 3 payments we were still waiting on for Bowman, but that had just filled, so got plenty of time there. Zach, a little more basketball on Thursday, posting at 5:30. I think we're going to have Obsidian in time for that. LeBron James Jam Masters. So it'll probably be no choice. I'll have Obsidian, and there's Hachimura Green debut, Giannis MVP, and some other stuff because we should be able to add a decent amount. McCollum Will to Win Mosaic. NAW Green Mosaic. Wrong Pelican. There's Shea Green Mosaic for the Thunder. Ooh, whoa. Oh, that's a big one. How about an RJ rookie scripts auto out of 25? Hello, Knicks to Brendan Iaquinto. Wow, you don't expect to get that out of a blaster. That's nasty. Nice RJ, 3 of 25 rookie scripts auto. All right. Well, that's not going to knock Collins out of the mitt, but we'll knock Fultz off the stands. Nice hit, Brendan. Collins magic strikes again. So this blaster had the Zion base too. Let's see what else it has. Yeah, that's about it. I'd still say that was a pretty good one. Yeah, the only problem with that RJ auto is that he just went with the RB signature, not the RJB. Wouldn't have fit on the sticker otherwise. All right, let's do the Mosaic Celos. Get this out of here. RJ's showing up all over the place. Only time RJ didn't show up was when Kevin Ferguson was over here sorting. Hops in the basketball mixer, gets the Knicks. Not a single RJ. Jeez, 2 autos out of 4 boxes. That's crazy. Yeah, we haven't seen that many, but we have seen them every once in a while. Giannis MVP. We've seen a decent amount of Genesis parallels come out of there. I guess we've seen a decent amount of Genesis in all the retail products, but Garland, Camo Pink for the Cavs. Still waiting for our huge rookie Genesis. We've had some nice ones, like we hit a KD and hit a Jason Tatum. Still waiting on one of the big rookies. We'll continue doing a lot of Mosaic retail. Ryan was buying it off of everybody in the group for a while. So we got plenty of it. I'm sure we'll hit one eventually. Last of the Mosaic, we got Fast Break. Check in real quick to see if we got that payment yet. seeing it yet. Sent him a PM and tagged him twice on the post, so if he doesn't get in by the end of the break, I have no problem giving it up. There's Ja. That's just the debut, though. That's the Ja we're looking for. Ja Mosaic base. Go to the Grizzlies for Steve Strange. I think it's one of the sickest cards of him for the year. With that old Vancouver Grizzlies jersey. Beautiful. RJ debut for the Knicks. Maravich, Hall of Fame for the Hawks, blue, numbered out of 85. Grab this actually. Harden MVP disco, the Rockets. Draymond montage disco. Trae Young Stairmasters. Goga Batadze, fast break auto. Pacers on that are going to Jason Borges. LeBron MVP for the Cavs and Brandon Clark behind him. Kobe White debut. Jeremy Grant, purple disco, going to the Nuggets. That's number 2 of 50. Ja debut for the Grizzlies. There we go. Tyler Hero, fast break image variation, going to the Heat for Brian Cardman. Really nice card there. I'm going to bump Kuzma. Hero base. So you compare the base to that variation. Jackson Hayes disco for the Pelicans. Hero debut, followed by RJ. Sleeve both of those up. So those are for Mosaic. A lot of stuff to sleeve as always. And then we'll move on to Optic. We got that Optic Mega Box and 2 cellos. Carter, let's see. Heat are going to Brian Cardman. I'm pumped that Hero, the Hero market has shot up because I have a ton of his stuff at PSA right now. So, bunch of ice parallels and a decent amount of base. And I also have some stuff that is ungradable for, or not, I should say ungradable, but just that I decided not to grade of his that I actually should be able to sell, you know, with letting people know that they were in my non-gradable pile and still make money on, which I'm happy about. Nice that you don't have to take a loss on that stuff. Just sat on it long enough for it to go up. Let's do these optic cellos first. So like a couple of them I just like bought lots, and there were ones that were off center that I didn't send in, or you know, had print lines or stuff like that. None of them were like destroyed, but. Carter, the thing that I really like about Hero is that we saw a couple of games this year where he actually, where like a lot of players were hurt on the Heat, and he got to start and would put up like 30 shots. So that's encouraging for me. Show some upside to where if he ever is able to take on a bigger role in the offense, he could deliver. You know, be like Devin Booker or something. Oh, for sure, Casey, for sure. Yeah. Especially on some of that low numbered stuff. We've seen that with like Project 2020 too. Some of the lower print run cards. There's Tyler Hero for the Heats. It's well centered. There's a pink. Dennis Schroeder. Numbered 7 of 25. You don't see pinks very often. Thunder going to John Drees. Still remember like back-to-back breaks at a 17-18 optic. We hit a Markkanen pink and then a pink auto of him too. For sure, Carter. That's a great way to put it. All right, Hollow coming up. John Collins for the Hawks. With Basley. Noel for the Timberwolves. Sexton. Cody Martin, Hornets. If you're buying Basley, I might have some. I haven't graded any of his stuff, so I might have some color actually laying around. Honestly though, I feel like every time I go on and like look up some of those second tier guys, I just start sending in more and more people. It's just like pretty much everybody, if you have color, is worth it. Like it seems like any silver rookie of like current year guys is like minimum 75 PSA 10. No comment, Casey. No comment. There we go. Another Tyler Hero coming here. Ooh, yeah. Illiamson. I like seeing that name. Zion, optic base, go to the Pelicans for David Johnson. There are going to be a ton of teams that come out ahead on this one. Jake Crowder. There's that Tyler Hero again for the Heats. LeBron T-minus 321. Nobody's better than Zach Collins. There's Trae Young, followed by LeBron. Gafford for the Bulls, Hyper Pink, and KD, Nets. Melly for the Pelicans. All right, last of the 1920 products is going to be that Prizm retail box. Need some Ja. There's a Luka base on the back. Steve, I'm doing awesome. We're pulling some monsters tonight. Steve, how'd you do in Absolute? I remember saying your name a couple times, but I can't remember what you got. It's getting close to that 18-19 product. Gotcha, Steve. So nothing too crazy. I think there's a Bobby Bradley too if you had Indians. There's a Bobby Bradley baseball auto too. Brandon Clark, Emergence. Kobe White for the Bulls. That's what I like to see. Brandon Clark, Silver, Emergent. Grizzlies. There he is. So hopefully that means there's a Zion base too. Ja Morant's Prizm base for the Grizzlies. Grizzlies to Steve Strange. And you got Reds for finals. We can work with that. We've seen a lot of Aquino come out of there. Really nice Ja. Donovan Mitchell. You know, we could have a whole second showcase with the stuff that we're bumping. And it's all thanks to Zach Collins. The Luka base for the Mavs. Brandon Clark, instant impact. Can we get a base of Brandon Clark or just all the inserts? Thibault green for the Sixers. Zion emergent for the Pelicans. Set that aside. And there's the base. Zion Williamson, Prizm base. Pelicans to David Johnson. So Prizm base, optic base, and mosaic base for Zion. Can't ask for much more than that. Color would have been nice, I guess, but can't complain at all. All right, we still need our auto. Ooh, we got a Pulsar. Come on, rookie, rookie. Charles Barkley, pink Pulsar. That's going to the Sixers. Sixers to Scott Duthie. That's number 22 of 42. Love the Pulsars. Hoping for a rookie, though. We didn't get it. Chris Paul silver for the Thunder. Trae Young base. Oh. Oh. Oh my. What? Please be silver. Please be silver. Ah, it's not. That's still a beast. Rookie penmanship auto, Ja Morant. Going to the Grizzlies for Steve Strange. Wow. Oh my gosh. If there's anything decent that comes out of Choice, this is going to be a massive, massive mixer. Wow. Carter, I think you're right. Collins tax for sure. I mean, we got to keep going at this point. We can't take Collins out of the mitt now. Unreal. Jordan Poole, red wave. I think that's going to qualify for a gong hit, too. Let me just stash this. Ja Morant's rookie penmanship auto coming out of Prizm Retail. Jock Collins. Wow, wow, wow. Unreal, guys. This is why I have so much fun doing these $129 mixers. The one that we did yesterday during the day wasn't very good, but the two tonight have been awesome. So they're expensive, but you know, you guys know how expensive all the basketball products have gotten. In order for us to get this much good product in here, it's gotta be at 129. So not that the $69 mixers have been bad, but you just can't get this much Prizm and optic in there. That's a good idea, Carlos. I should be on the cover. You guys believe me yet that you should be opening those 1920 Prizm retail boxes? Two cellos here. You get Ryan to buy some more cases. We can do personals. All right, so we got two cellos worth before we move on to Choice. Titus and Zach Collins. I can get on board with that. There's MPJ. I think we might need to meet that guy. Thank him for his service in our mixers. Brendan, well, you do have a midnight break. We're doing a Bowman Jumbo, 2020 Bowman Jumbo. There's that MPJ for the Nuggets. Going to Aaron Nix. Ooh. Dang. Colin Sexton, silver. Sexton's going to the Cavs for Norman Clark. Huge hit for the Cavs. A little bit off center, but still a really nice card. I don't know though. I don't think we have any room for it. Might be the first time I hit a Sexton silver and didn't make the stand. DiVincenzo, freshman phenoms. I think a big Dante's coming from Choice. You guys want to fill another high-end basketball? 1 a.m. high-end basketball. Grayson Allen for the Jazz. I did not realize until like very recently that Grayson Allen is with the Grizzlies now. I was going through, I think, some mosaic, and I was like, wait a minute. Grayson Allen is Grizzlies? Definitely missed the memo on that one. Good Marbury doc on Netflix. Sounds good. I'll definitely watch that, Jeffrey. You know I'm always looking for stuff to watch. All right. I think I should just get to keep whatever's in here for this one. There's enough good stuff on the stand. 1819 Prizm Choice, 8 cards. 2 silvers, 1 auto. Set that down. Steph Curry on the back. Good start. There's a tiger stripe. Jared Allen, silver on the front. George Mikan, Lakers. There we go. And Timberwolves on the auto. Keita Bates Diop. T-Wolves to Frank Wieman. Blazers keep the choice cards. I don't know. That's a hefty tax. What's going on, Dan? All right, I think we got to set the tiger stripe down. All right, blue, green, yellows. Dwayne Dedman for the Hawks. Donovan Mitchell, nice one there for the Jazz, second year. And Steph Curry for the Warriors. These sleeved. Gotta love KG with the Wolves. So we're trying to pick for the shop. All of the shelving is gonna have like black and white vinyl photos like behind it, and kind of like backlit. And so we're thinking either a Minneapolis Lakers like a Mike in something, or a KG for the basketball case. All right, the moment we've all been waiting for. Tiger stripe behind the Bobby Portis. Can't forget Bobby Portis. Dennis Smith Jr. is the right team. Right team, wrong player. Mavs to Scott Duthie on the Dennis Smith Jr. Tiger stripe. Shoots. But that's still an awesome mixer, guys. Hopefully you had fun. And we'll try again. We'll try again another day. We've got a whole case, so we'll keep working them in. All right, let's do our recap here. Some Prizm. 1920 Prizm. 1920 Optic. Mosaic. Mosaic continued. And 1718 Prizm and Optic. So with a nice color, starting with the rookies, MPJ for the Nuggets, Sexton silver for the Cavs, Brandon Clark silver emergent Grizzlies, Kobe White base Bulls, Zion emergent Pelicans, Donovan Mitchell optic rated rookie Jazz, Kuzma blue velocity Lakers, Ja optic base, or sorry, not optic base, mosaic base for the Grizzlies, Adebayo rated rookie Heat. Is that Dennis Smith Jr. Tiger stripe for the Mavs, Donovan Mitchell blue green yellow Jazz, Steph Curry Warriors, Charles Barkley pink pulsar out of 42 Sixers, Schroeder pink out of 25 Thunder, Jeremy Grant out of 50 for the Nuggets, Maravich out of 85 Hawks, Jokic out of 50 Nuggets, Kawhi hollow Court Kings, going to the Spurs, Giannis blue velocity Bucks, Jimmy Butler red disco numbered out of 85 Timberwolves, McLemore blue disco out of 50 for the Grizzlies. All right, here's our autos that didn't make the stands. Keita Bates-Diop, Timberwolves. Batadze, Pacers. Fultz for the Sixers. Jarrett Allen, Nets. Some nice autos in that stack. Showcase. Two nice De'Aaron Fox rookies, Emergent and Base Disco. Kings on those are going to Steven Pokovits. Couple nice Zions, Prizm base, Mosaic base, and Optic base. So we hit the trifecta. Pelicans to David Johnson. Tyler Hero fast break image variation going to the Heat and Brian Cardman. Couple nice ones for Lonzo Ball and the Lakers. We got a optic rated rookie disco, emergent Prizm disco, and a Prizm base. Lakers on those to Andrew Pellegrino. RJ Barrett rookie scripts auto, numbered 3 of 25, coming out of Mosaic and going to the Knicks for Brendan Iaquinto. It's probably really the money hit right here. John Morant's Prizm base and rookie penmanship auto. Grizzlies to Steve Strange. But we owe it all to Zach Collins, who got us rolling. We got that optic base and then optic disco going to the Trailblazers and Carter Philman. Congrats, Carter. It was all thanks to you, buddy. That'll do it for this one, guys. I'll be back here in just a couple minutes with finest number 62. I gotta make sure that we can random off that basketball value mixer, and I'll try to random off Bowman too. If we don't have that payment in, I will open up that spot and we'll get that randomed. So thank you guys, and I'll see you in just a couple